You never know what'll happen, bro.
What's up with two of these allegations?
Yeah, no, let's talk about that. I went over.
So listen, first and foremost, I'm going to get straight into it, and then I'm going to get out the way. You can explain to the people. So the paperwork that I seen is for sure real. It's not fake. It's not falsified or documented or doctored up in any way, shape, fashion, and form. So if you allow me to speak, I'm gonna give you the whole hour. You can do it to yourself or whatever the case is. But let me land and let me draw my point. And this is why I came to my conclusion that. So it's been established. Correct me if I'm wrong. That the paperwork is real. It hasn't been falsified. All the numbers add up, and all this, that, and the third. So boom. So when I came to my conclusion, it is because we've been through these stoops. We did prison time, multiple numbers, multiple terms, even juvenile hall, all the way to YA to to prison. And stay out state. So anybody know with this county jail or this prison system, period, it's three things how a case can go. A dismissal is when they have no evidence or likely have any type of evidence. This is a fact. That's how you get an flat right out dismissal. It's a lack of evidence, so they give you either a DA reject, which is dismissal. It's a dismissal. That's considered a dismissal. But a dismissal is when you have the lack of evidence. So a plea agreement, 90% of the time when people accept or take a plea bargain or ask for a plea bargain, that's when it's either overwhelming evidence or they know if I lose, there's a chance that I can lose in trial, that I'm going to get banged out.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're trying to type in NTN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. Getting news you can use, getting Allegito. You ain't finna get nobody's Allegito. And what you have right here is a very upset Spoetyface as he's confronting DC Baby Draco about the freaky allegations against him, man. Yes, DC Baby Draco is confronting, Spoetyface is confronting DC Baby Draco, excuse me, about the crazy allegations against him as far as being a rapist and all that kind of stuff. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, it's been a going little rumor in our universe for a while now about DC Baby Draco having these salacious, flamorous charges against him. Spoetyface now wants to come to the bottom of it, as these dudes have been getting into it for a long time now. But it's the one thing for Spoetyface to talk about on the internet. It's another thing for him to say it to DC Baby Draco's face. So let's see what's going on.
So with the plea agreement, this is how everybody did. A lot of people that go back and forth to jail, we all took plea agreements. We know how this goes. So you're like, man, they got me on camera, they got this,
and we know what we did and didn't do.
Exactly my point. So I'm gonna come back to that one. My last one is an acquittal. The only way you can get an acquittal is you take it to the box and you flat out beat it. So what you accepted a plea bargain. I don't know how many exactly the charges was, but so if you have, say for instance, 7 or 8 charges, and you plead out to 1 or 2, nigga, I'm gonna say that does not mean, listen. No, I don't go fuck. Listen, that does not mean that you wasn't guilty. Just because you took a plea bargain for charge 10 doesn't mean that you wasn't guilty from 1 through 9. That is a fact. Tell me that I'm wrong. Listen.
So you finding a nigga guilty when they...
Listen.
Oh, you finding a nigga guilty when the DA say they...
Man, listen, you gotta understand my point.
I'm listening.
Nah, Spoetyface is making a good point. If you have 10 charges and you just have to plead to one, to crime number 1, that don't mean you didn't do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You feel me? And even deeper than that, I find it interesting that DC Baby Draco sitting there quietly and Wack is defending him more than he's defending himself. So I don't know, bro. I think Spoetyface has good ground to stand on for this one.
No, bro, tripping.
No, I'm not tripping.
Go ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead.
So when you charge with multiple charges, the only time you're gonna accept the plea bargain when you feel like you can't win. They got you in the fight. Nobody's gonna accept the plea bargain when they're flat out innocent or they don't have no evidence.
We got 3 niggas right here that did time.
Supporting them charges.
Now watch this. We got 3 niggas here that did time.
No, I'm talking to him first and then let you land, because the allegations is on him, so I want him to explain. Go ahead. I say what I have to say.
I'll speak afterwards.
First off, if you look at the charges, look at all the little shit that the nigga been charged with. One of the charges that was on there, I pled out to. So that is not a plea agreement. You basically trying to make.
You keep trying to say.
What did you plead out to?
I pled to adult pandering. Okay. I've been charged with that from the gate.
Now let me ask you a question. Right? I know you done did some time. Have you ever been in a situation where you didn't had dope, gun, or multiple shit, and they didn't came at you with a deal, and you didn't turn the deal down? I know I have. I know you have, because you done been in for some shit too. You ain't none of our here just took the first deal they came out of it.
Multiple robberies. Nothing, no charge.
But, so when they come at you with the first one, and you didn't feel like, nah, did you take it or did you shoot it down? It was.
So Wack is defending DC Baby Draco having charges against kids. Got it. Wack is defending DC Baby Draco having charges against kids, as Spoetyface just broke it down to him taking the plea agreement, and then DC Baby Draco saying, well, I did take a plea to the adult pandering charge, but what about the child charge? You only talking about the pandering, the adult pandering charge. What about the child charge is what we were talking about.
Never a time, right, where they came at you with 7 robberies and they talking about, I'm just doing 15, 20, and you like, nah, I'm not. And 6, 7 months later, as time went on or whatever, they said, all right.
Wack finna say some BS, but Spoetyface finna check him about it. Let's see.
We got 4 of them on the table for 8. Nigga, you never turned down a deal?
The one, nigga, I understand what you're saying, but the one, listen,
down?
I'm not pleading guilty to nothing that I know that if they don't have no evidence on me, I'm like, I know I got that beat. What are you talking about with these? I'm not pleading guilty to nothing for them to dismiss anything that I know that they have no evidence of. That's why I'm saying, understand what I'm saying. Because what you saying, you sounded crazy right now.
How?
Because, listen, why the fuck, if they don't have no evidence, clearly, this is a fact, he was charged with this. I don't care about what he pled out to. He was charged with pimping and pandering on a minor, tampering with witness, and all this. So what I'm saying is, why would you ever plead out to something? Because he didn't get a dismissal on them charges. They dismissed it due to the plea agreement.
I get what Spoetyface is saying. If you didn't do it, why didn't you just full-blown get it acquitted? I didn't do this. I didn't do this. I don't have nothing to do with no crimes against children. And ain't nothing with me in this situation. It's over with. You feel me? Why didn't they just go ahead and knock the whole thing out and get you an innocent conviction? Why did you take a deal on a case that you was innocent of when it came to yimping and yandering on a yiner? That's a good point that Spoetyface is making. And I think Spoetyface just proved that DC Baby Draco has bad paperwork.
He's had an attempted murder.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
On camera, blicking. I paid for these attorneys.
You see, that's a whole
We
different...
pled out to discharges firearms in city limits.
Of course, because you pled out to get something less because you know if you went to trial, what he was going to get.
Huh? What you mean
Did
less
you
what?
get something less?
I was OR.
Wack just basically proved Spoetyface's point, and to get his OR on yimping and yandering of a yiner would still mean that you would have to go to court, big dog. So even if you caught the OR, you would still have to go to court for that case.
Paper on OR.
Yeah, sex offense is not considered.
He's not on Beggars law.
It don't matter what it is, of course, because he pled out and he dropped the rest of the charges. That's why you took the.
That's not a plea, bro. That is not a plea.
You took a plea.
How do you, bro?
So how
listen, bro? I've been doing this jail shit too, bro. I've been doing this.
But then basically you have Spoetyface calling him a Yetaphile right to his face, and there's nothing that he's doing about it for real.
I'm 30 years old. I've been going to jail since I was 18, bro.
All right, so answer the question.
Taking a plea.
Answer the question.
If you look at the charges, listen, bro. If you look at the charges, it's 4 smut charges. It's 4 smut charges and pandering charge. If the regular pandering wasn't on the charge and it was all smut charges, and you take a plea out of all 4 smut charges, that's taking a plea. I pled out to a charge that was on there. What are you talking about?
And what happened
I don't get it.
And what happened to the other?
You don't even know the case. You don't even know if the adult was on the case. You don't even know the case.
I don't want to argue, dog. I don't argue.
They had to dismiss them. Where they go? If they don't give them to you, they gotta dismiss them.
They didn't dismiss it. They only dismissed it due to him taking that plea bargain. That's
how they did dismissal, but
that's not a dismissal. That's pleading down to a lesser charge, so you don't have to take it to court. Hey, you want to go to court and take this whole wooty band for blah blah blah, or you want to take this? Wack knows exactly what Spoetyface is saying. DC Baby Draco got bad paperwork.
That's a fact.
You know what's crazy?
Listen, they didn't dismiss him because it was insufficient evidence. they dismissed. What I'm saying, they dismissed the rest of the charges because he pled out to that charge, and they dropped the rest
So
of it.
why
And they
would
said
the DA allow that?
you intimidated the little girl, or whatever the case, and got her up out of that.
Then they got him with a tamper with witness.
It's persuading the witness to charge.
Hell yeah.
Is that a strikeable offense?
Yeah, I caught
Is that a strikeable offense?
I caught one of them.
Exactly. Persuading the witness is a strikeable offense, bro. Why didn't get no strike?
They had to charge him.
Just because it's strikeable doesn't mean you would get the strike.
Why didn't you get that charge?
Because you
If it was clearly...
Can I answer the question?
Go ahead.
Can I answer the question?
Go ahead.
Again, for the 100th time, they dropped the rest of the charges because you pled out to that.
But you don't know my case. You don't know if adult. You don't know if a...
So let me ask you something. Hold on, we on the yard, right? Hold on, wait.
You don't even know my case.
I would imagine that if we was on the yard, DC Baby Draco would be out of here by now, and Spoetyface would have been got him up out of here by now.
It's some bullshit right there.
It's so honest.
We on the yard, right?
It is what
we on the yard. Look, we both got moves. Spoetyface hit the yard, right? Hold on, wait up.
Nigga, what clout? Nigga,
Ain't no clout.
I'm heavy in the streets. I don't gotta pay. You don't got no clout, nigga.
You more worried about me.
Don't worry about me. I'm not
You
worried
more worried about me than
Man,
anybody
I'm not
else.
worried about you.
Hold on, one second.
I'm not worried about me. Nigga, I'm not worried about you,
bro.
I'm not worried about you.
Bring it
I'm
down.
not worried about you at all.
Bring it down.
You more worried about my
Bring it
case.
down.
I'm not worried about you.
I beat him.
Wack telling Spoetyface, not Spoetyface, telling DC Baby Draco to chill out because he can see her. He finna get whooped out. DC Baby Draco better chill. Wack's trying to save him.
I don't
Hold on,
bring
Baby Draco, bring it down. So look, we on the yard. Spoetyface,
Hold on. He just said he beat it. If you take a plea bargain, if you take a plea,
Beat all them charges. Beat all them charges.
There's a difference between a
Beat all them charges. Did the race.
So now, if he got 5 charges and 4 of them they drop and keep him with 1, he beat the 4. Am I right?
So now show me where they drop them charges.
You can't show where they charged him.
It's only what are you talking about? It shows you where they charged him.
Wait, my word, you can't show me where they convicted him.
They didn't convict him because he took the plea bargain. You don't understand what I'm saying? He took the.
Wack understands what he's saying. He's trying not to. No, DC Baby Draco played out to a lesser charge because he didn't want to go to trial for the flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny that he was guilty of.
I understand what you said. Okay, watch it. Let me ask you something. Spoetyface in the yard, right?
Show me the
He's not tell you
if I'm lying,
that no good. You gonna say, bring me the work, Spody. You my nigga, I know you, right? He bring you my work. He showed the whole case. I got 6 charges. 4 of them is pimping minors, and 1 of them is pimping adult, right? And as you read, and it says the final results, right, is I get charged with pimping the adult, and the 4 minors I'm not convicted of. Is the homies gonna hold that against me? Keep it real.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about. Listen, shorty. Listen.
Fuck no.
Listen.
You on some bullshit.
Hold on. Whack. Hold on. Listen.
Depend which homie it is.
With these allegations, hold on, homie, because these are serious allegations. I don't even plan about that. All jokes aside, all bullshit aside. No, listen. So if you know this is on your name. Why you ain't going to get the paperwork and saying this is where the listen? No, he did not. Listen, you don't even know you answer. You don't even know what I'm about to say. All right, listen to what I'm saying before you answer. Why he didn't come with the paperwork and it's saying this was dismissed, this was dismissed, this was dismissed, this was dismissed, this was dismissed. The only thing that we seen is he took a plea bargain. A dismissal is a lack of evidence, brother. You don't see nothing where it's
Spoetyface. I don't owe you no explanation, bro. I don't owe you no explanation.
Wait.
I'm trying to think. Why do you keep speaking me on the internet?
Hold on, no,
It don't. Like, bro.
No, hold on.
Go get your money. Go get your money. I beat it fair and square. I run Bay Area, and I'm good, and I'm mainline, and I'm gonna stay mainline.
And they say you can't even go back up there.
All that fake ass registered sex offender shit. I'm not on none of that, nigga. And I'm walking mainline. And I'm walking mainline for sure.
How you
I just left mainline. I just left Folsom in Solano. What are you talking about?
Folsom, what, a level 2?
Level 2. I was in what? That ain't no 50-50. All the Mexicans on their yard. What are you talking about? All the Mexicans on their
I
yard.
don't know what you talking about. Any minute.
Hold on,
I don't know about that. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
He just come on.
Exactly, bro. I just left Folsom, bro. All the Migos program over here. What are you talking about?
Man, all minimum yours.
This was crazy, though.
I know you don't want the Bay Area, though. They say you can't even go back.
I know I got them. Y'all don't got no homies that abroad then yell rape on them.
No.
They didn't got arrested.
Old
and
folks
beat the motherfucker?
50-50.
No, for real, Spody. I'm already where you at. It's fucky. That's where you at. I know I'm fucked up too. I don't care as clean as you get and as honest and as the shit you trying to do. There's still a side of you. That's what it is when a nigga is you on that bad side of you. We all got homies that have been charged with some shit that.
Yeah, DC Baby Draco is a creep with creepy charges. We about to the next one. Spoetyface just basically proved that DC Baby Draco does have these flu flammers charges, called him a PDF file to his face, and marked him out. DC Baby Draco did nothing. We about to the next one. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free app noise, please free.